Ms. Pearson, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, we had been together for a really long time. About 4 years ago, we decided to adopt a child, and she broke up with me about 4 years ago. About 2 years ago, and stopped paying child support. And so I have had all the responsibility of our daughter, and she barely comes around.
That's really not
Ma'am, let her finish. You will have your opportunity to speak.
Okay.
Ms. Pearson steps into court with a heavy truth. Her ex abandoned child support 2 years ago, after they adopted a daughter together. Now she's bearing the full burden alone, but the silence from the other side, deafening. And this courtroom is about to uncover why. Keep watching, things are about to explode in part 2.
Let her finish. You will have your opportunity to speak.
Okay.
Okay, I can roll my eyes too. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
She never sees our daughter, and recently she just changed jobs. She was making a lot of money, and she just dropped jobs so that, because right when I started talking to her about child support, she changed jobs because she wanted to make sure that she wasn't ever going to have to pay anything more than what
Okay,
she
ma'am,
would-
where do you used to work?
I was a teacher.
Okay. How much were you making as a teacher?
Oh,
Ms. Pearson drops a bomb. Her ex changed jobs right after child support discussions began. From a high-paying role to something suspiciously lower. Was it just bad timing or a calculated move? Even the judge smells something fishy. Don't blink, part 3 dives into the numbers.
I was a teacher.
Okay. How much were you making as a teacher?
Oh, I think around 40,000.
Are you sure about that?
Well,
Because based on the paperwork that you provided, your teacher's salary was $55,000 a year.
well, that doesn't include what I put into profit sharing.
Is that true or not?
55?
$55,000. Your documents are correct, right?
Okay, that's probably true.
Okay, it's not a probably.
That's
You
true.
submitted it. Thank you.
Okay,
$55,000 a year. How much are you making now? Like, where are you working at now?
Well, I'm working at a store as a clerk, and I'm making 30,000 a year now.
Okay.
The truth is unraveling. She claimed $40,000 as a teacher, but the documents say $55,000. Now she's making just $30,000 in retail. The math doesn't lie, but someone in this courtroom might be. What's she really hiding? Find out in part 4.
I'm working at a store as a clerk, and I'm making 30,000 a year now.
Okay. And you said you're a teacher, so
Yes.
what type of degrees do you have for that?
I have a degree in economics,
Okay. You have one degree or you have multiple degrees?
Well, and I have my master's in accounting.
You have a master's in accounting and you're working as a clerk.
Yes.
What are you doing at this job?
Well, I help people find clothes.
Like a retail clerk?
Yes.
Ma'am, you have a master's degree.
Yes.
Did-
But I don't have to make all that money
No, you.
if I'm just going to give it all away anyway.
So let me get something straight. She's deliberately.
A master's degree in accounting. And now she folds sweaters at a clothing store. The judge can barely believe it, and neither can we. This isn't a career move, it's an escape plan from responsibility. What happens next will leave you speechless. Stay tuned for next part.
So let me get something straight. She's deliberately. What you're saying is she's deliberately working at this retail job. Now I get it.
I can do
You know,
any
you-
job I want.
You know what? Your character is not looking very cute to me at all, because you have tried to misrepresent to me what is really going on in this case. You stopped working as a teacher so you would not have to pay that higher amount in child support. Is that not the case?
Well,
Well, is that not the case?
we discussed it, and she didn't seem to have an objection. And I just thought I was paying enough.
Now, it's out in the open. The job switch wasn't accidental, it was strategic. The judge sees through it instantly. She tried to duck financial duties, but justice doesn't play those games. Keep watching, next part hits even harder.
She didn't seem to have an objection. And I just thought I was paying enough.
No.
And when I talked to my daughter, she loves me more anyway, and she should come live with me. And I know that's not a matter for this court.
Right. That's definitely not a matter for what we're here on today, because based on what we've already discussed, the child lives with her, correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you're not providing any type of financial support anymore, correct?
I provide emotional support all the time. The child.
You know what? That is not, you cannot quantify emotional support. Stop it. I'm just going to go on with what I need to do, because you obviously came here to play games today.
No, my baby
Yes,
loves me.
you did.
She claims emotional support is enough, but the court knows better, and so does her child. No money, no help, just excuses. And the judge is done playing nice. The decision is coming. Don't miss next.
I'm just going to go on with what I need to do, because you obviously came here to play games today.
No, my baby
Yes,
loves me.
you did.
She loves me more
And your
than
baby
she loves
needs
her.
money. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
me.
Your baby needs money, and you want to do what's in her best interest. So what I'm going to do, how long ago did she stop working as a teacher? Was it recent?
Yes.
How
just
recent?
6 months ago.
6 months ago?
Yeah.
No, ma'am. Your child support is going to be set at that $55,000, because
What?
it sounds like you are intentionally underemployed, so you do not have to pay a higher amount in child support, and that is ridiculous, because you're not cheating her, you're cheating your child. So, based on $55,000 a year,
6 months ago, she left her $55,000 teaching job, but the court's not fooled her. Child's needs don't disappear because she wants to pay less. The judge lays down the law with precision. What will the exact number be? Coming next reveals it all.
you're not cheating her, you're cheating your child. So, based on $55,000 a year, I have your gross at $4,583.33. Is there a reason your mouth is open? Do you need some water?
I just can't believe you're being so mean.
Oh, I'm not being mean at all, ma'am. You, on the other hand, are being mean. You deliberately stopped working. You have a master's degree, and you went to a retail store so you would not have to pay for your daughter.
Well, that's my prerogative.
Well, you know, it is my prerogative to read these numbers out to you. Keep listening. So, I have your net at $3,794.48. Who carries health insurance for the child?
I do.
$4,583 gross, $3,794 net. And she's stunned. The judge breaks it down dollar by dollar. She calls it mean, but the court calls it justice for the child who's been neglected far too long. And it's not over. Next part brings another shocking twist.
Who carries health insurance for the child?
I do.
You
I do
do?
everything.
Based on this, I see health insurance at $1,200 a month.
Well,
Ma'am, where do you work?
I work for the airlines,
Okay.
and the $1,200 is for me and the child.
Okay.
The child portion is $400.
Okay,
That's
I'm seeing that.
ridiculous,
I'm seeing
isn't
that.
it?
No,
That
it's
can't be true.
ridiculous that you're not paying. But guess what? You're getting ready to pay now, and you're going to repay whatever the amount is for the child. Well, $400.
She doesn't even love our daughter. She loves her 4 cats
Ma'am.
more than our daughter.
Ma'am,
As health insurance costs are debated, the tension explodes. She is accused of loving her cats more than her own daughter. The courtroom falls silent. And the judge, she's not having it. Part 10 is the verdict. Don't miss the climax.
She doesn't even love our daughter. She loves her 4 cats
Ma'am.
more than our daughter.
ma'am, you know what?
How would you know?
That
You
is not,
never see
excuse
our
me,
daughter.
the two of you will address me, and that is not an issue for this court. Nobody cares about what's going on with the cats. We care about
Okay.
what's going on with the child. No offense to your cats. That's not what I mean. I mean in terms of calculating this child support. So, health insurance, you're going to be responsible for reimbursing that. So I have your child support obligation at $758.90 plus $400 for the monthly health insurance.
The focus is back on what really matters. The child. All distractions aside, the judge calculates $758 for child support, plus $400 for health insurance. A total judgment with no wiggle room. Think it's done. Part 11 delivers a final blow.
Your child support obligation at $758.90 plus $400 for the monthly health insurance comes out to $1,158.90.
Am I paying the whole $400 a month, or is she paying any of it?
Did you hear me put you on a payment plan for that? If you didn't, you're paying the full amount, $1,158.90. And I need you to close your mouth, 'cause I just don't understand why you're looking so confused right now. Child support is based on the calculation. Okay? Is there anything further?
I'm not making that much anymore.
She tries to negotiate, but the judge shuts it down hard. You're paying the full amount. End of story. Confusion won't save her only. Accountability will. But the courtroom's not done. Wait for the final word in final verdict.
Okay. Is there anything further?
I'm not making that much anymore.
Well, but you just testified, right? And
Right.
that you intentionally are working at a lower paying job, right?
Right.
Okay, so I have the discretion to set your child support at that same amount that you were making as a teacher, because you can make more than what you're currently making as a clerk.
Well,
If
I
there's
didn't know
nothing,
that.
well, you know now. If there's nothing further, you all are dismissed.
Well, can you make her come see the baby, our child?
I can't make her, but ma'am, please go visit with the child. Ma'am, put the cats away so she can come
Yes,
visit with
Then
the
I'll
child.
come visit.
Thank you. You all are dismissed.
It's sad.
She tried to game the system, but the court saw right through it. The final ruling sets child support based on what she should be earning, not what she pretends to. In the end, justice wasn't just served, it was delivered with clarity and heart. If you believe every child deserves support, hit like, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom moments that matter.